Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another Logging from Scratch episode. Last time we were playing, we had just started plowing out. We piled up all of our giant pieces of wood here, and we had just started plowing out this section so we can get the mill finally put in here. So we're just going to keep working on the mill clearance here. So let's hop in this guy. There we go. Gauge our thingy. Drop it down and start plowing. So yeah, we'll definitely get this part done. And hopefully get the mill in today, so that'll be nice. Get it all done in one shot. Oh, I left the blade a little overhung on that side, didn't I? We can space it out better than that. I actually like plowing in first person. It's relaxing. Just relaxing. So I think I'm just going to keep going back and forth lawnmower style here. Let's make sure we line that up a little bit better. And then that overhang can stick out a little bit further there. That's better. I usually like to use those two knuckles on the plow as the guideline, basically. So as long as I keep that right knuckle or left knuckle lined up with the row that I just cut, it usually gives me more than enough room to make sure I hit all the corners and cut all the edges, and makes for a nice plow. Alright, let's turn it around. So when I'm plowing, this is the best time to talk. So I had somebody throw a topic of the day at me that I thought was pretty funny, and I was like, oh, we can do that. So the topic of the day was, who is or was your celebrity crush? I was like, man, that's the most generic thing. I feel like I'm pulling out of a Cosmo magazine, but I was like, hey, you know what? That's a good one. There's a lot of guys that watch the logging, so I figured that's perfect. So, who was my celebrity crush? I'm trying to think. I'm like, geez, I don't know. I probably had 1,000 of them. There's a lot of beautiful celebrities. So, I think my first one was probably Cameron Diaz, because she is dang fine, and she was, and she still is pretty hot, but. I'd say Cameron Diaz was one of the top ones. Who else I have? Jennifer Tilly. She was actually really hot back in the day. She kind of changed a little bit over time, but she is definitely one of the skookum ones. There's a lot of different ones. Everybody goes for like the Keira Knightleys and that kind of stuff, but I don't know. Your call. Who is your guys' celebrity crush? That's what I want to know. I guess it could be movies or music or whatever. It doesn't really matter. I don't really follow a lot of female musicians. Like I recognize voices on songs and stuff, but if you were like, oh, do you know who that person is? I'd be like, I have no idea. But I think there's a few people that are a little more up to date on that stuff than I am, but it's pretty funny. So who's your celebrity crush? Okay, and then, you know what, let's make a modification to that as well. So question 1 would be for you guys in the comments, who's your celebrity crush? And then the alternate side was, if you could pick one, well, it doesn't matter, male or female celebrity to be your best friend to hang out with for like a whole week, partying, who would you choose? Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one for me too. I mean, you don't really truly know any of these celebrities, right? It's all just, what we see on TV. Who knows how they are? Who knows how they are in real life? But if you could pick a celebrity based on which one you like the most right now as an actor or actress to hang out with for a weekend partying or a week partying, who would it be? I don't even know the answer to that one. Who would I pick? Well, I mean, there's always Brad Pitt. You can't go wrong with Brad, right? But who knows? Maybe he's not cool to hang out with. Leonardo DiCaprio? How about that one? He might be fun to hang out with. Or he might be a total jerk. Who knows? You know who I'd want to hang out with? Actually, I would want to hang out with either Jonathan Davis from Korn or Ivan Moody from Five Finger Death Punch. Those are people I'd love to hang out with for a weekend. That would be cool. I don't know if we share similar interests or not, but it'd be interesting to pick their brain about their lives and how they got to where they got to. I've watched lots of interviews with both of them, and I just think they're both very interesting characters. Some people are pretty interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Who would be yours? Who would be your musician or actor or actress that you'd want to hang out with a best friend? Just for one good solid weekend. I don't know. A lot of different personalities, but like I said, we look at them and we form our own opinions based off acting, based off movies and the way people are in movies. Who knows how they are in real life, right? I imagine they're just as normal as the rest of us in real life, but sometimes you don't know. You read reviews. Well, and that's the problem with the world is, you read stuff online and you think that's fact, and maybe a lot of it isn't. Everybody says, Christian Bale's a psychopath, and everyone says Russell Crowe's a psychopath, and it's like, no, maybe they're just guys who had bad days, and those are the moments, the times that were recorded were just the bad moments or something, You never know. I always find that stuff pretty interesting. But sensationalism in media, we always want to, read about the gossip. That's how it goes. If that wasn't the case, where would we be? We wouldn't even be here now. Pretty wild. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to... I think it would be interesting to hang out with them. Maybe it'd be really boring. Maybe you go hang out with these people and it'd be just like really boring and not exciting at all. I don't know. Just humans on an adventure. But yeah, who would you choose? Who would you choose and why? What about them? What about them makes you want to choose that particular person? That's kind of what I want to know. Kind of interesting stuff. And again, if you guys have topics of the day that you can recommend or you want to have asked, by all means, throw them in the comments, because I'm more than happy to ask the questions. Oops. Let's get this guy out of here. I'm just going to put that over there for now. I think there's a stump right here, too. It looks pretty stumpy, doesn't it? Or is that a bit? We'll find out in a second. Oh, yeah, it's just a piece. Just a piece of it. No big deal. All right. Well, we're almost done plowing here, so this is good. Then we can plump down that mill and start feeding it. And then after that's done, yeah, we can get another contract. I'll just do all my money at once. I was just going to say, I forgot to take my $1,000 off for my loan. But we'll do that in a second here. Because we're going to put the mill down. And the mill is no cost to us because the mill is the mill. They're the ones that eat all the cost on that, thankfully. So, whew. But like I said, the bonus is, I think the true value, the $5,000 is just kind of an extra, but the true value is going to come from the wood once we sell it. Because I don't know. I think we're going to make quite a bit of money. The wood prices are much higher now. Economy's doing good, so we should be able to get quite a bit of money for that. There we go. Just eat it all up here. Just eat it up. Need to design a bigger plow, hey? Like one that can just wipe out entire worlds. I mean, technically you could use like the dozer, or the dozer blade. I think you can even put the dozer blade on this thing. I would never even want to know what that looks like, but I actually put the dozer blade on the skidder the other day, and I love the way it looks. I think it looks pretty cool. Just to, be different. But it, yeah, I don't know. It just has a really good stance to it. It looks tough. Looks like it's ready to break down walls. I think if that would be my choice during a zombie apocalypse, I would want that skidder with that plow blade on it. Just drive and squish zombies. It'd be perfect. Do you ever think there'll actually be a zombie apocalypse? You know what? We'll save that for the next episode, actually. We'll talk about zombies. That'll be fun. I don't want to over topic of the day you guys out here. Too many questions. I can't handle it. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Here, I want to clean this edge up a little here. Oh, I missed that piece of grass. Gotta get that piece of grass. There we go. I'm just gonna go on this side, I guess, because we're here now. That's quite the area we just cleared out, though. This shall be a beautiful place for a sawmill. And loading area and unloading area. I think it'll be nice. Now the question is, do we use the Laterno instead of the high stacker on this one? Might be trickier. I think we should force ourselves to have the Laterno as the unloading device. I think that'll be kind of cool. Actually, okay, so now we can look at putting the mill down because we actually have the space. So like I said, it does stick forward quite a bit. So maybe what we'll do is we'll kind of put it in this way. I just want lots of space on both sides if I can, without cutting through any trees, in theory. Here, let's go look at this way. She's a big mill, that's for sure. We'll put it right about there, I think. Oops, no, that way a little bit more. Doot. Oops, I squished our pile a little bit. Oopsie daisies. I wonder if I can recover that wood. I should have moved the wood before I put it down, but I don't really have enough room on this side, so I gotta just plunk her down. But I squished my wood pile into the into the thing. I'm kind of scared to grab this. Oh, well, we lost one piece, but I think we got this one, so that's good. Can I recover this one? Uh-oh. I think it might be stuck here. Okay, well, you know what? I think the mill can have that one. Unless I can find a way to get it out here. No, this is totally realistic. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Is this one stuck in there too? What about this one? Whatever. You know what? We'll deal with that when we get to it. Not a problem. So this is the new sawmill. The new sawmill has lights and stuff, and it's got these nice slider ramps, so that'll make it way easier to load up. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get the Laterno, because that's going to be the only machine that we get. Where is the Laterno? That's going to be our unloader machine, should we have to use one. We don't get a high stacker on this one because this mill doesn't have one. Only the other one did. Now, this is not our purchase. This belongs to the mill strictly, not our machine. Just got to remember that. So I'm just going to park this guy right in here. Oh, she's going to get muddy. I'm just going to put it right like here. No biggie. And we'll put it right over here. That's kind of where I'd probably unload stuff. But we're not going to use this to unload or pick up these little bits of wood because we don't need that. So I think I'm just going to put this... I don't know. I got to do something with this attachment. I wonder if I should put it in the back of the truck or something for weight. Let's put it in the back of the truck, maybe. I don't know if I can put it in the back of the truck. I've never done that before. I guess there's a first for everything. Oops. There we go. I think that'll go in there? I don't know. Oh, it's pretty, Here, maybe we'll put it on the back like this instead. Ooh. How to brake your truck in a few easy movements. That doesn't look very accurate on there, but that's heavy. But add some weight in the back. I love how it sticks out the bottom. That's good. So that's good. That'll keep it nice and solid. But let's leave it in there should we need it more in the future here. I don't think we're going to need it for any plowing on this part anyway. But I do want to keep that because I plan to buy a skidder. We need to... Okay, so now we can take our loan off here. So let's go 34,000 and 58,000. We're still paying off this mini excavator, so we don't want to start thinking about any major purchases just yet. Perfect. That should be fun. Let's see how much money we get for this wood. I'm more than curious. So let's grab a couple of these. Now we got to keep track of our financial gains here. This might be the hardest part of all. Actually, let's go like this. We'll just throw these down here. Let's make a pile right next to the mill. I could throw them in the mill, but I kind of want to not be going back and forth while the money's being made. Because we do need to keep track of all the money we make off of these bad boys. Actually, the easiest way, now that I'm thinking about it, the easiest way to keep track of the money would be to mark down how much money I have right now in the actual thingy. So 459, we have like 500 grand in the real account, in the fake account. So let's go 459.556. Oops, or 556. 556. I'm actually just going to write this down for math purposes. So we're going to go 459,556. I just got to remember that number. So that way now I can just pile all this wood in here and I don't have to worry about it. I'll just subtract that number from the final number I get after selling all the wood, and then we'll know how much money we made. I'm very curious to know how much these giant pieces of wood are. Thousands of dollars, I hope. Like I said, the wood prices are extremely high now, so we should be able to make a lot more progress. Ah, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Getting rich now. We're getting rich now. Oh, yeah. Those big logs are worth a lot of money. Yeah, they're worth almost like 5 grand for the two of them. That's crazy. Worth it. I knew these big logs were going to be a good idea. That's more than we got for the whole mill job. At least now we'll be able to finally pay off our debts quicker. Because, man, it was some slow going before on Port Murray. Holy, let me tell you. Too slow. Way too slow. There we go. Bit by bit. Oh, yeah. Now we're making good money. Yeah, because we made... What did we make? We're 470. So 60, 70. We almost made 10 grand off that. Woohoo! Now we're getting rich. Oh, okay. Well, that works. I'll take it. All right, let's get that in there. I might be able to pick away at this pile just a little bit here. Oh, man, look at these big pieces. Those are big pieces. There we go. Right about there. And we'll go Kerplunkskis here. Kerplunkskis there. Oh, we're gonna make a lot of money. We're gonna make like 20, 30 grand off this. Whoopsies. At least it made it worth all the work. Now we're gonna start getting some production value here. This is good. I'm excited. And then we buy our own hotel. We don't need it. Oops. Oops. Oh, man. Well, that's what you get for not dropping it properly. And we'll go do the same. Kerplunkskis. Thank God for these big pieces. Man, these are worth good money. Holy. And then I'm not going to worry about that pile in this episode. We'll get that maybe on the next one there. But this episode might run a couple minutes longer because I do want to get my totals and stuff. So we can update our bank. Oh, yeah. We're going to make a good 30 grand off this couple piles here, I bet. I think. Maybe more. Oops. Oh, come on. Here, I'll just use our cheater straps. Oh, I left one. How did I leave one behind? No. I just want all of them in one grab. Come on. There we go. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, we even got that one that was stuck in the ground. And drop it. Okay, now we get the moment of truth. Moment of truth. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're like probably almost 40 grand. Ho, ho, ho. Now we're going to be able to pay off our debt for our mini excavator finally. Let's feed it. Feed it in there. Okay, so what we want is our grand total, which is the 487,452 minus 459,556. Oh, okay, not quite that much. 27,000, which is still pretty awesome. 27,896. We'll just do 890 because I like to round. So now we have 34,200 plus 34,200. So now we have, oh yeah, we're making bank now. Okay, so now we have a grand total of 62,090. 62,090. Nice. We could actually pay off our debt. Why don't we take a big chunk? So 50, 40, we'll turn that into 30,000. And 60, 50, 40. There we go. Perfect. I'll get rid of that number because that doesn't mean anything. We cleared the mill, actually, too. So let's take our mill clearance reward. And we're going to apply that to our loan. So that'll give us, what, 3,000. Nice. So now we only owe 33,000, but we have 42,000 in the bank. Oh, baby. We're getting somewhere now. This is exciting. Now we'll be able to hopefully start making some good coin, and then we can do some of our other projects. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that because we're kind of over our time here already. If you guys liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Do not forget to subscribe, and if you're in the bush, don't forget to hug a tree. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.